Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you. It's a jam we call Warm It Up. We're Hot Sauce Universe. We're here from Bloomington. Thank you so much, you guys, for having us. We appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. I don't know what it is. I always feel like I'm over-telling people that that's the one dangerous place in the station, and it's still... We need a traffic light. We have an exit sign there. We don't have a traffic light, and I'm worried I'm going to just, like... do a somersault into somebody, and we're going to have, you know, insurance claims or something. Anyway, it's good to be back. I was just telling people, hey, if you're not listening, you're not too late. We have live radio, and this is WEFT Sessions. Every Monday night, we try to have a local act play live. Tonight, we have Hot Sauce Universe.
Yes.
And would you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah. I'm Janae. Jay here is my husband.
I'm Jay.
Oh, I figured you liked each other. I didn't know that you had
We got a
formalized
crush. We got like a crush thing going on, which is good because it's good for the kids.
Well, I know when there is a duo, very often people indirectly wonder,
End up involved or something. Yeah.
So this way, all speculation is off the table. Not that, I mean, I really wasn't actively thinking about it, but you know, it's always, so how long have you been married? Oh, we hate each other. We just still play together out of, you know, a sense of.
I've seen that duo actually.
Had they ever been in Fleetwood Mac? Because I hear that was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great.
That's so funny.
No, we're happily married, 2 kids. We play music full time.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And we're
Blessed
incredibly
enough.
thankful to be able to do that.
Well, I do
Yay.
want to credit. I know Mike Ingram books the show, but
Yeah.
I believe that one of our newest air shifters, Brian Teague, I think he gave me your business card at some point.
Cool.
He's mentioned you more than once. I don't even know how he
thank you,
knows you,
Brian.
but he saw you
Thank you,
somewhere and
Brian.
just thought you were sensational. So
Awesome.
Fantastic.
if that had anything to do with you being on tonight, great. If it didn't, it's a nice coincidence. Point is, I've heard of you.
That's good.
And
Well, that's
Spread the
good.
word.
Hip Hop Express last Monday.
okay.
Not last May, yeah. this
Well, what I
past
was going
May.
to say is I feel like William Jones also mentioned you to me. I know
Yeah.
somebody gave me your business card before just now. Now, one other thing while we're talking. I already asked this off air, but if you wouldn't mind telling people about that instrument, I think it would be interesting to people.
Oh, this is called a slap top cajon. So it's a modified version of a traditional cajon, often called a bum drum or a box drum. You know, it's the kind that you sit on. It's got snare in one area, and you get a nice deep kick tone out of the other. This is just a modified version that sits up on my lap instead of underneath me. It makes it a little bit easier to sing while playing.
Right, now, I believe that's Cajon, sometimes
Yes.
with an accent over the O.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning that I know that as Spanish for drawer, and if you don't say it very carefully, it means something else. So, cajon.
Yes.
Nice. We refer to it as the groove machine.
That also, you could trademark that.
We probably should.
Now, just one final thing before we go on, because
Yeah.
I always think this is important to stress, to reinforce, to remind people. If you have any shows booked, please mention them now so that we can mention them again.
Yes, we have a number of shows in the area coming up, but the best way to find those is through our Facebook page. So please go on to Facebook and to Instagram and follow Hot Sauce Universe, and you can find out where we're going to be. We do play a number of times per week all through the Central Illinois area, so we're going to be around.
Now, if people say, for whatever reasons, choose not to have a Facebook account, not naming names, but let's say some of us do not currently we're not friends with Mark Zuckerberg officially, only unofficially.
HotSauceUniverse.com will get
Okay,
you there
great.
too. Yes.
Great.
Most of the time. We do pretty good with keeping it updated, but we also tend to update like bands in town websites like that. So there's definitely other ways that you can find out where we're going to be.
Excellent. Well, thank you. I think I'll go check on the listenership, and at some point we should probably talk about Pledge Drive, but not right now,
Yes.
because you
Okay.
have a song. What is this next song going to be?
This is going to be an original. This is called Back Off, Dude.
All right, I'll do that, and I'll see you at 10:30.
Thank you. 2, 3. Back off, dude. You don't know what you're doing. I ain't got the energy to put into this. See, I told you from the get-go that I ain't gonna let go. I ain't gonna turn around and let you hold me down. You keep saying that you always get what you want. I don't believe it for a minute. It's just your front up. But now you're calling me baby, thinking that maybe you'll be the one to change my mind. Now clearly you're not listening. Well, you got the situation twisted. Now hear me, just hear me. Back off, it's not my loss. You're just a boy. I want a man. Yeah, yeah. I know you're tired, probably living with your mama. She'll make you breakfast, choose how you dress. She'll tie your shoelace string, call you a handsome thing. But if you think that you can own me, well, you must be insane. Now clearly you're not listening. Well, you got the situation twisted. Now hear me, just hear me. Back off, it's not my loss. You're just a boy. I want a man. Yeah, yeah. The problem with you is you can't get it through your head. Got better things to do than to lay up in your bed. I know you think you're cute, and I don't mean to be rude, but if you think that that'll do, you got another thing coming. Did you just touch me? You should be running. You know it's boys like you that by the time that they are through, they've crossed the line they can't undo. just what's been done. At first you're being playful, then it turns around into hateful. You think you gotta persist, like your manhood is at risk. But your manhood was gone when she told you to run alone. But you stayed all up in her zone instead of leaving. 1, 2, 3. Hey, thank you.
That's a tune that we had recorded previously. You can find it on Spotify and iTunes.
The original version you can find there. You can find the extended version on YouTube via Nap House Studios.
And that tune may be on our debut full-length album, which we're due to record here in a couple of weeks, called According to Lore.
Yes. Yeah, we were blessed enough to win a recording session from a beautiful studio in Dunlap, Illinois, called Rock Solid Studio. It's a converted chapel, and they've got like cafe lights strung up, and the lights come through the stained glass, and they put like old sofas and wingback chairs in there, and they put on what's called a coffee house session. So it's a nice little intimate live all original event. But they record it and they mix and master it and all of that. So we're taking the opportunity to record our brand new album that way with an audience, which is really, really cool for us because we appreciate sharing energy.
We're incredibly grateful for that.
Yeah, we're so blessed.
We're going to play another Hot Sauce Universe tune. This one will not be on According to Lore, but you can find it online.
Indeed. And you can hear it at all of our live shows.
This tune's about pizza?
No, it's not. But it is called Supremium. 2, 3. Well, I was in the dark until you stole my heart. How could I have known all that you had to show? How could I have seen without your love supreme? You pull me up when I'm down. You pull me in when I want out. You make me shout and scream. I'm so in love with your love supreme. Yeah. I thought I knew what love could be, but darling, you taught me that what I had before was such a bore, was stifling and not free. Yeah. You pull me up when I'm down, you pull me in when I want out, you make me shout and scream. I'm so in love with your love supreme. Ooh, yeah. You show me that what I am is what you want. Just me and all my flaws, you take it all. Oh, plain and simple, plain as day. You love me right. And even when I try to fight it, baby, you won't let me get away. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I want to be clear, we don't actually have a horn in the studio. That's a mouth horn.
A little bit of New Orleans now. It's one of our favorite genres of music.
Yeah. Little bitty boy, a heart of steel. Well, he can't boogie now, but his sister sure will. Feel good music, I've been told. Good for your body, and it's good for your soul. Can I hear it now? Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, pocket way. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, pocket way. Lie back grooving, driving in your car. Makes no difference now where you are. Feel good music, I've been told, makes your body do a slow boogie roll. Can I hear it now? Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, pocket way. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, pocket way. might boogie now, but his sister sure will. Feel good music, I've been told. Good for your body, and it's good for your, sure good for your soul. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, pocket way. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, pocket way. Hey, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's just fun. Little meters medley.
Yeah, a little bit of meters medley there. And I did just look it up. We do have a show coming up here in Champaign at Baxter's on the 19th. So, September 19th, that is.
Yes. I believe that's a Thursday.
Yeah. Had to look at the phone to find it, but
Go ahead.
Okay. It occurred to me, we actually have a lot to talk about, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't interrupting anything.
I appreciate that.
If you don't mind, I actually know where and what Baxter's is, but I'm
Nice.
pretty sure there's more we could say to get people aware of where we're talking. Like, isn't it Baxter's something grill? or-
Baxter's American Grill.
And they're on Neal Street?
I
Is that
think
right?
so.
You, I guess,
My
haven't...
GPS gets me here every time.
Is this the first
I can
time you've
find
played
out.
there?
No.
Okay.
No,
Played there
we
many
just,
times.
yeah, we play there many times. But we live in Bloomington. And
Oh, Bloomington,
And-
Illinois.
Yes.
So I made plans to go to a concert in Bloomington, and I thought we were all going to Bloomington, Indiana, and I said, "Why are we going west? Why are we not going east?" And I learned some things. So,
right.
but yes, Baxter's family, Baxter's American Grill.
Baxter's American Grill.
It's on Neal Street, I
Yes.
believe,
I
and a
believe
friend of
so.
mine suggested we go there, and then we never did. So
You should. It's wonderful.
really
The
cool.
staff is all fantastic, and they, they treat us really well at least.
So two shout outs. One of my best listeners is in New York, and he's named Baxter. Hi. He has, as far as I know, no, he did not give me any kind of incentive to talk about this restaurant because I don't think he's ever even heard of it. I always think of Baxter's Luxury Soups of Scotland.
I
But
have no idea.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. My one Scottish person who gets my playlist, I don't think has ever actually heard the show live. So, and then I was right. Not only do I have a J listening, but he said you get half credit just for having a J in the band. So,
All right. Half credit is better than none.
so I think I could say props to Baxter and yo at J, and I've got like 50% of my listeners covered right there. But and then I feel worried that the people who have maybe more particular names know that unless I call out them specifically, that I can't just coast and call out, Jen. There's some names, Ryan, Matt. You pretty much got 20% of the population right there. But
That's a fair
today I
assessment.
met a Christina and a Braisha, and I feel like unless I'm talking about them specifically, they don't know. So
Fair.
it is Pledge Drive. And I don't want to take up
Yeah.
too much of this hour, but we should have some real talk for a minute.
All right.
We have somebody standing by waiting to take your pledges. And I would say if you just want to call and talk about your favorite episode of The Flying Nun or Car 54, Where Are You? That's fine any other time, but tonight we really need to keep the line open for pledges. We have a goal of, I believe, $15,000, and I think we're up to $2,200. So I normally just remind people, the drill. This is like the 30th pledge drive I've done, but we actually do need some more pledges to start coming in. And, if you've already pledged, that's wonderful. And I don't want to bug anybody who's already sacrificed. And really, I don't want to bug anybody, but I do want us to stay on the air. So a lot of people know that we used to get about $100,000 a year from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. That doesn't give out money anymore. They put boards up over the windows and said, we're kind of getting out of the business. So I love hosting bands here every week and having bands come in and make a CD. And we can do that as long as we're on the air. And we're prepared to do that forever. But we do actually need some donations to come in. We might be, if we have 14,000 instead of 15,000, we could probably work with that. If we can stay at 2,200, we'll still be on the air next week. I don't know about next month. So I just want to tell people I assume people listening know the severity of it, but the numbers are a little behind even what I'm used to. And we used to do better when we kept people abreast of the progress we were making. I saw a Kickstarter recently. I thought it was doing fine. It was like $10,000 short of a reachable goal. So it didn't even come close, and I don't want this to be the case because, as I said, I like having musicians in. They might stop talking to me if we don't have, if we're not on the air, you know? So what was that, John? Yes, John says don't forget the phone number that I had not mentioned once. So let me mention it. It is 217-FLY-WEFT. That's 217-359-9338. It even spells something. I think if we don't make money, it's going to stop spelling anything. So Mike is standing there, and I was going to tell you, since we did get into this important pledge drive thing that I've been trained I have to do, if you go to like 11:02 or 11:03, as long as his recorder doesn't run out, I don't want you to feel like you lost time to play music.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
So
not.
I'm going to dude back off, and you guys play until your next to last song, and then we'll just wrap up. But
Okay.
John's here to take your calls, 359-9338. Thank you so much.
That's
You
217-FLY-WEFT.
Yes,
right?
and you guys
All
are
right.
Hot Sauce Universe.
We are.
So here is approximately 25-30 minutes of uninterrupted music from Hot Sauce Universe. Go. Thank you.
All right. This next song is one of our newest ones. It's called Rapid Expansion. It will be on our new album coming out at the end of the year called According to Lore. This is Rapid Expansion. How does it go? Two, three. What are we here for, if not to explore the depth, the darkness, the vast unknown, infinite, and isn't it beautiful? Took a small step to the moon, ready for more, ready for a breakthrough. Every time we make a move, we discover further proof that it's infinite, and isn't it beautiful? It's infinite, and isn't it beautiful? Step back like Hubble, take a look at the big pic, finding specks of light in the darkness. Every innovation leads to further destinations for the future generations of the human race. Made our minds up, got so far, now we're finding brand new stars. Rapid expansion, force and advances to happen. Communication could transfer put the thoughts into actions. And don't you want to know more? Infinite, and isn't it beautiful? Infinite, and isn't it beautiful? Ooh, well, infinite, and isn't it beautiful? Ooh, infinite, and isn't it beautiful? isn't it? Infinite and isn't it? Infinite and isn't it? Infinite and isn't it? Infinite and isn't it beautiful? I said infinite and isn't it beautiful? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna play another cover.
Actually, we might go ahead and skip down if you want to.
But
Okay.
just because I love this one. This is a mashup, actually. Three, hey. It's a wonder man can eat at all. When things are big that should be small. Well, who can tell what magic spells we'll be doing for us? And I'm giving all my love to this world, only to be told that I can't see, I can't breathe no more. Where we'll be, well, nothing's gonna change the way we live, 'cause we can only take but never give, and things are only changing for the worse. See, oh, it's a crazy world we're living in, and I just can't see that half of us immersed in sin is all we have to give these futures made of virtual insanity. Now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live underground. And I'm thinking what a mess we're in. It's hard to know where to begin. If I could slip the sickly ties that earthly man has made, and now our Earth Mother has been discovered to be unwell, but that's not nature's way. There's nothing left to do but pray. Well, that's what they said yesterday. I think it's time we found a new religion. Oh, it's so insane to synthesize another strain. There's something in these futures that we have to be told. Futures made of virtual insanity now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, but we all live underground. Whoa. We got ABC, NBC, MTV, TNT, the BBC, DVD, VHS, DSLA, and EXTC, MP3, FCC, THC, NRA, GOP, ADD. The fight for free speech, lack of responsibility, thieves in positions of power, internet, pornography, guns in the home for fear that the next nugget at the door could be death. The terrorists are in the White House and overseas. Racist, separatists, vicious militias, Buddhists, the Hindus, the Muslims, the Christians. Could it be our weakest barrier is language, or is oil that imported than one would inflict anguish? So cars can deplete the ozone on highways that stretch across the land where Indians once raised families were into. Now the world is afraid. You say there's no more slaves. Oh, futures made of virtual insanity now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, but we all live underground. Whoa. Thank you. Yeah. This is an HSU jam called Jam Number 2. Da 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 da. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. That was ripping, baby. Hey, in case you guys missed it, we're Hot Sauce Universe, Jay and Janae Thomason from Bloomington. Well, we live in Bloomington. We play all over Central Illinois. We're blessed enough to be playing music full time. So we're going to have our own pledge drive soon. That's coming up. Please find us online if you like what you hear. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, hotsauceuniverse.com, all those places. You can follow where we're going to be. We are going to be playing in Champaign a number of times here before the winter really strikes. And you can find out where and when online. Yeah.
One more thing I just want to note. We try to lead every day with gratefulness.
Yes.
And we're incredibly grateful to be here, and we're incredibly grateful for music and the opportunity to play music, and we're incredibly grateful for each other.
Yeah.
And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, man, this sounds cheesy, but it's real. If there's somebody that you care about that's with you now, time is by far our most valuable asset. So you should tell them that you care about them.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This tune's about alien
Thank
abduction
you,
on
man.
that note.
There's too many of you crying. Ooh, brother, brother, brother. There's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah, yeah. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. Ooh, you see, war is not the answer. For only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah, yeah. Picket lines and picket signs. Don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? I gotta know what's going on. La 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 la. Mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply 'cause our hair is long. No, we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Yeah. Picket lines and picket signs. Don't you punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Don't you know what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Don't you know what's going on? Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Are you watching? Have you seen what's going on? Are you watching? Do you know what's going on? Are you watching? Have you seen what's going on? Are you watching? History repeating, are you watching? It's history repeating, are you watching? History repeating, are you watching? History repeating, are you watching? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Are you watching? Do you know what's going on? Are you watching? Have you seen it in the news? Are you watching? Don't hide under your blanket now. Are you watching? Are you watching? Gotta know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Do you know what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Do you know what's going on? Ooh, yeah. Hey, thank you so much for your time, you guys. Appreciate you.
Do we got time for one more?
Well, we haven't talked before the last song. You have to. I want to ask, though, how long did it take you to write that one?
Wow, that's funny.
That is funny.
Yeah, I'm in radio. I would hope people would know that was
Yeah.
not just stupidity.
Yeah.
Right.
There was some improvisation in the middle there, but
No, I'm pretty sure every single one of those lines Marvin Gaye and they just cut them from
that's fair.
you.
That
you
whole
channeled
album
him.
was really thanks. Thank you. Man. Say that louder. That was nice.
He really had a hard time getting his voice to go that high, and that's part of why they edited it out of the final mix. But thank you for restoring it.
Well, thank you for your kind words.
Sure thing. So
I think.
we should probably tell people you are Hot Sauce Universe.
We are. Yeah. We are. There's no question mark at the end, though. It's just hot sauce.
I started to say Hot Sauce University because this is a university
We've had
town.
that before. We've had that
people
before.
put that on marquees.
Yeah, early on, written on the chalkboard out front.
They just think you're smart.
And then they meet us. No.
Well, I see you have the humility requisite to be a radio air shifter. That's what DJs here officially are called.
Air shifter.
But
Is that
then
anything
I-
like an
Air shifter, I
airbender?
like it.
The thing is, air shifter sounds like we should have these abilities and
Involves
powers
Tai Chi.
that I can't actually demonstrate. So they weren't part of the training. Maybe some people here do, but shifting.
I'm gonna have to look into
You
that.
were asleep that day in class.
Well, I think that was back when I tended not to get enough sleep, so I shouldn't have missed it, but it has been a while. So let's see. I should remind people it's Pledge Drive. Oh,
Yes.
I want to tell people I have not actually given any specifics, but I told you guys, you got a sneak preview. Before we went on the air, I said next hour I was going to try to play nothing I'd ever played before. I'm going to walk that back just to say I think before I play some new music, I might play a track so people remember who I'm talking about. So then when I play new music, it's like,
Nice.
oh,
That's
those,
smart.
them. Right.
Okay, yeah.
So
Smart.
as I look at the next hour, I am looking at debuting material from, I believe, West Coast Record Collective, Matter Rose, The Fantastic Plastics, and possibly some new local artists. This is so fresh, it's still in the envelope. But the idea is, here's stuff you're probably not hearing on other stations, because if you are, I need to check out those other stations. But if you're not, this is stuff that only is being shared. Obviously, nobody's paying me for this. It's music that I want to listen to, that I went out and bought, or that was sent to me like, hey, here's our new music. We hope you like it. And I do. So
We'll keep that in mind when we release our next album.
Yeah,
please do.
speaking of which.
If you have, and that's another thing. Some of what I'm playing doesn't actually exist on CD. So we couldn't have gotten a promo CD of it. The only way was if individual DJs here did not get it ourselves, we wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
like it's available on vinyl, but we don't even have a turntable in there.
Right.
Interesting.
Speaking of new music, we are going to track a new album.
Yeah.
And we're doing it live with an in-studio audience.
Now, could you
Yes.
clarify, when you say live, you mean you're playing
Basically,
together?
like this.
Not with an
Basically
audience?
like this.
It's
will
like
be an
a
audience.
show.
Oh,
it's
even-
like an intimate show.
So,
like this,
genuinely.
but with a few more. Yeah, but we're just playing.
50 seats.
Yeah, we get an hour. And so we don't get any overdubs. We get no retakes. We just get to play right through, and then we're gonna cut that up and release it as our next album.
Oh, I like this. We had a...
if
go ahead.
if you're interested in being there for that, we would love to share energy with you.
Yes.
And we're selling some tickets online. When you buy the ticket, not only do you get to be there for the album, but you'll get a physical and digital copy included in your ticket price.
Oh, this sounds great.
And it's in an old renovated church, and there's gonna be couches and
Old
lights.
chapel.
And it's gonna be
Oh.
super vibey.
It's
Bloomington?
So
So-
vibey.
Dunlap.
Dunlap, actually.
Where's that?
Rock Solid Studio in Dunlap, Illinois.
Oh, Dunlap.
It's just north of Peoria, I believe.
DUNLAP?
Yes.
I thought you
Thanks
said
for
Down
letting us plug
Lab,
that.
and I was
No.
confused. Yeah. I would be interested. You can't really say it on the air, but I'd be interested to know what tickets go for after we're done. Because,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't
that's-
say that on the air?
well, I would get in trouble if you did, probably.
Oh, weird. Okay.
You won't get in trouble because you aren't here every week.
Ah,
But
okay.
yeah,
Well,
we're,
you can find the tickets online, rocksolidstudio.com, or you can go through our website, hotsauceuniverse.com, or through the Facebook. We have links kind of plastered everywhere. It's not too difficult to find.
All right.
Wherever
Oh,
you go.
and could you just plug your next show one more time?
Oh, our next show here in Champaign is September 19th. It's a Thursday at Baxter's American Grill. We have
Okay.
another. We have Neal Street Blues coming up on I think October 4th.
Oh, I live around the corner. I need to know about
Oh
that.
my
Street's
gosh,
amazing.
it's
Food is so
wonderful.
good, and they treat us so well. We just
I
love
hear
think,
that.
I think all these places we're so blessed to get to do what we do, and we get to eat good food on the clock, which is really nice.
I seriously have to give myself a talking to sometimes and be like, okay, are you in this for the music, or are you in it because you really like to eat food everywhere you go?
And drink tequila.
Which one are we doing here, Jay? Come on, man.
All right. Well, before Mike gives me the signal that you're going to get cut off, let me make sure you have time, and let me remind people music coming up from West Coast Record Collective, Matter Rose, and the Fantastic Plastics, and more.
Fantastic.
But for now, one more song from Hot Sauce Universe. So happy to have you. Stick around, get your CD, and people listening, please, if you are able, donate. If you are not able, don't worry about it. But if you are able, please consider us. Thank you. WEFT 90.1 FM. Catch you on the flip side.
Yes. Oh, good thing I didn't have my camera in there. Yes, this is a real thing. This is going to be on the next album, according to Lori. Ooh. Yeah. You got what I want and what you need is me loving you so heavenly. By now we're living undeniably in love when the times are tough. We got low means we don't have to spend a lot. Don't need 3 cars and jet skis. Don't need big screens or streaming fees. Cause even on the streets it'd be you and me living life with laughing good. We don't need anything. What we've cultivated, this trust that it's us no matter what strikes, what hits. We got this and it'll be darn good, you see. Cause we've liberated from the typical, putting on a show like life is grand, you know. We got the real thing, we got the real thing. Da 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 ba da ba doom da 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 ba da ba da da ba da ba doom da, yeah. Real thing, yeah, that's the real thing. Da 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 ba da ba doom da 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 ba da ba da da ba da ba doom da. Oh. Well, I was walking down the street just the other day, thinking to myself, what we gonna play. Got a little bit of set later on tonight, and with a little bit of luck, baby, we just might sell 6 or 7 discs. It'll be just right. My little girl got an eye on that brand new bike. True blue, that's the hue, coming right on cue. Gotta show her that Mother Earth will give to you what you're giving out. Positivity standing out. to me it's just outlandish how folks are rushing now to put their booties in the pews and asking God to cleanse the world of what they don't believe is true. No, they witness joy and call it sinning, 'cause it ain't what they believe in. Adjust your calibration, you can join the celebration for the goodness that is here. Don't focus on the fear, you gotta realize what you energize, you materialize. Yeah, that's the real thing. Yeah, that's the real thing. Da-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da. Yeah, real thing. Yeah, that's the real thing. Da-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da. Yeah, real thing. Yeah, that's the real thing. Da-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doom-da. Hey, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for having us.
Yes.
Thank you.